Real stories from the team in Northern California's country radio station. Jenn, Dano, and Amber and Tanner in the morning. You are inside Froggy 92.9.
Welcome inside Froggy 92.9. You got all the personalities here. You got Dano, the afternoon guy. You got Amber and Tanner in the morning. You got Jenn. We got our new podcast set up. And don't look now, y'all. We're 3 for 3 on new podcast episodes in 2021. I think we missed the first.
And we did them in the actual order they're supposed to be in, too. Like 3 in a row.
That's right.
Yeah.
Well,
we didn't skip a week.
Oh. We may have skipped the first week of January, but since we've gotten back going, or this is a thing now again.
It's a thing.
Reliable spot, and that's good. Just a quick update. Okay, I was late to the podcast today.
Oh my
shocker.
God.
That's never happened before.
Gasp.
Newsflash.
I told you I had a reason, and I want to just relay that.
Hello, a newspaper. Dano was late today. Shocking.
Amber picked up her phone, by the way.
Oh, sorry.
Call a newspaper. That's what she just did.
That was a treat for just us.
Yeah.
Forgot we were doing a podcast.
That's amazing.
Thought we were gonna.
Hello, a newspaper? I'm stealing that.
I stole that from all that.
Oh,
You guys
really?
remember all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, wow.
I'll send you the skits.
Yeah, I'll steal that too. I had a reason. Typically, I have no reason that I'm 7 minutes late, but today my reason was
10.
I lost my keys. Keys are missing, and this is annoying because I actually legit lost my keys for about a month because my son hid them.
I was there when you discovered them. I'll never forget that.
I was freaking out because you don't realize it, but if you have a newer car with those car fobs, those are $250 to replace. I have 2 of them. So your keys are $500 keys. Don't give those to a 2-year-old. So, and then my sister-in-law was like, are these important? Cling, 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 cling. I was like, woo! Anyways, so I lost them this morning and was freaking out. And I was angry at myself because I was like, dude, you literally came up with a plan so that this wouldn't happen. I just don't lose my keys. I have the rack and everything. I'm looking. I'm like, I'm already late and this is annoying. And then
They were in your pocket?
they were in the front door.
Oh,
Lovely.
Dan.
I've done it before.
I literally was like, did I leave them outside? Open the door. Cling, 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 cling. And I was just like, are you? So they were sitting in my front door in the key slot all night.
Damn, someone could have
All
jacked
night?
your car.
Petaluma PD, thank you so much for the work that you do to keep the streets of Petaluma safe.
You know what you need? You need one of those little tile thingies. You know
Oh
what I'm talking
yeah,
about?
it's like a GPS.
Yeah, and you like click a button on your phone, and it's vice versa too. So you can like find your phone, or you can find your keys, or you can find your dog leash, or whatever you want.
I did that for my mom because she lost her keys and would get so mad. And I bought it for her for Christmas one year. She never set it up.
Can I have it?
You gotta ask my mom for it.
The irony
Hello,
is,
Tanner's mom.
the irony is, last night I heard a weird bump in the house, and we had also left the patio, one of the upstairs doors open. I was just like, what was that? And I was feeling on my high horse for whatever reason. I walked out of the room. Melanie's like, what are you doing? I was like, hold on. And I yell out into the house, if anyone's in this house who's not supposed to be, I'm gonna bash your brain in.
You said that?
Yeah. Thinking I'm like a big like badass, and the whole time my keys are sitting in the front door. Tough guy.
Yeah.
Way to go, genius.
You're good for doing that, protecting your family, standing up and being a man and leave your keys in the door.
I did.
You're like, I got acupuncture last week. I'm ready to go.
Best shape of my life.
So let's
I'll go Wolverine on you.
we're 7 minutes late already, so let's get rolling. We each give one story from inside our
That
lives
was your
here.
story.
Oh. That was just my intro story. My story's kind of short. What?
The rules do not apply.
Well, how about we do me last, and if we don't have time, we can cut my story. How about that?
I'm just messing with you, dog.
How about you go first,
Okay,
Amber?
okay, I'll go first, Dano. Wait, what were you gonna do to see who goes first, though?
Just tell because I'm late and I didn't think of anything. I'm playing dictator today. Is what I'm going to do. In honor of DJT no longer being in office, I'm going to call some shots.
Oh, I thought you were DJT for some reason.
DJT.
No, DJ Tanner.
Yeah, dude.
No,
Full House?
DJT means something else.
All right.
Amber,
Well,
you're first.
Let me see how I want to start off this break, this segue. What's your favorite road trip snack? What's going on? It's Amber on today's Country Froggy 92.9. Cole and I are going on a little road trip. He's got some like sort of like map planned out down the coast. We're going for my birthday, but he was like, no chips on the road trip. I was like, what are you talking about? And he's like, you can't eat chips on the road trip. And I was like, who said I was gonna eat chips? And he's like, that's your signature road trip snack. It's chips. I was like, what are you talking about? He's like, you can only eat healthy on the way. I'm sort of on a diet. And he's like, because I want us to have like a nice birthday dinner somewhere. I was like, okay, that makes sense. He's like, I want you to be able to indulge and be happy, so don't snack on the way down there.
He surprised
just
you
like-
with this trip for your birthday, right?
Ish. Poorly planned. But yeah, we're going to go. It was very last minute because I'm turning 30
It's a big year.
on Sunday.
That's exciting.
Yay!
Yay! You should get a tattoo or something.
I'm not having an existential crisis.
I got engaged and married when I was 30.
Good year, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So I was curious.
Myself.
I feel like we've talked about this before, but what's your road trip snack?
Great question.
And if
I don't
you-
think we've ever talked about
No.
that.
And
think
if
so.
you could have a road trip snack that was healthy, what would it be?
Oof.
So give me your dirty one and give me a healthy one because I need to
Damn.
figure it out.
All right, I got you.
What's that?
Well, do liquids count as snacks?
If it's hearty, just tell us. Just tell
All
me.
right, well-
Okay, you just tell
Well,
me.
my unhealthy snack, it has to be Dr. Pepper, of course. I mean, that's a staple.
You have a whole case in our office.
Yeah, I have an entire case in our office. I don't like to eat and drive really because I'm really messy and I'm just not able to do that very well. So typically the first thing I do whenever I went on a road trip a couple months ago to Bend, Oregon, and I got a whole case of soda and put it in my passenger seat. And then my seatbelt alarm started going off, and so I had to buckle it in. And I was like, if I get pulled over, this is going to be very sad. I'll be like, he's a doctor, okay? He has places to be. He has open heart surgery tomorrow, okay? And if I don't get him to Bend...
In your defense, Dano once buckled the entire DVD collection of Buffy into his passenger
true.
seat.
Hey,
Wow.
it keeps it from sliding.
and
I've done it
scratching.
before, yeah. Yeah.
I guess a healthy one, I would say carrots, I guess.
Carrots, I guess.
I mean, because they don't get everywhere. I was going to say broccoli, but like when you eat broccoli, you get like broccoli dust everywhere. So you don't want to do that. So I'm going to go with carrots,
Nice.
All right, cool.
I guess.
Jennifer?
I mean, I'm a big snacker, so like chips, goldfish crackers, beef jerky, like any of that.
Beef jerky's not bad.
No, it's not
Right.
bad, but it's,
I love beef
you know,
jerky.
It's not
heard.
entirely healthy. Healthy stuff like, peanuts, almonds, or like the skinny pop, like the popcorn.
That sounds weird.
So I guess that's that. You're not gonna eat carrots on a road trip. That's just weird.
Well, I'm trying to come up with healthy
I
stuff,
know,
and
but, like,
I'm like the last person to
not
ask
Bugs
about
Bunny.
health.
Watch me get some carrots.
Yeah, you're going to get some carrots.
Well, you can also do like wraps, like get like wheat wraps and do like ham and like, some sort of cheese or what. I don't know what the dietary restrictions are for your diet, but some sort of healthy wrap, like
Yeah.
a chicken Caesar salad wrap or something like that.
That sounds good right now.
I know it does sound really good. I'm a little hungry.
Honestly, I'm really bad on road trips. I just stop at a fast food place like whenever I'm feeling it.
See, that's where I'm going.
Oh, okay.
So so classically, my family like discovered corn nuts in 1991 as a new invention.
Great year.
And so we're all like, there was a while we were like, wow. Wow. So we were enamored with corn nuts for at least like a couple of Vancouver and Wyoming and Washington trips because we used to road trip for days. But throw that out the window. I don't love them now. I'm not nuts on snacking, like bringing snacks because I'm just going to devour the whole thing. I'm not, I can't, I have to finish what is presented to me. So if you give me a bag of chips and enough time, it's going to be gone. So it has to go away. So what I prefer to do is I'd say the only road trips I've taken in the last 10, 15, 20 years have been, well, I don't say, I have gone to Denver and I've gone to Portland. But for the most part, it's just been up and down the coast of California, usually driving either to San Luis Obispo or LA. and I hit In-N-Out Burger, and I know where they all are, and I know when to hit them. There's one that's really hard to get to in South San Francisco. You know what I'm talking about? It's way up in the corner by the Krispy Kreme.
Yes.
You'll see it, and by the time you see it, it's too late. Can't get to it.
You have to get off like the exit before.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, and it's very like nondescript part of town. Salinas is a good spot. Paso Robles. Then if you go further down, Santa Barbara. So In-N-Out Burger is probably my go-to snack. If I wanted to do something healthy, does protein bar, does that count? I could do protein bar.
Like an RX bar, probably.
Well, I was thinking
Yeah.
Cliff Bar. I don't think those are that healthy.
It really depends. I don't know. I'm finding different things. It's just all like just in moderation.
It has to be a contained quantity for me. So I have to have purchased one bar and I eat that bar and now there's 0 left in the package. If there's like a box of those sitting there, that's unfinished business and that needs to get done and those will get eaten.
And Dano eats every last bit of his In-N-Out. Every last bit.
I might go today.
See, this is what I'm talking about. These obsessive men that we're surrounded by, Jennifer. At least you don't have to deal with one at home.
No, thank God.
I was.
Tanner was like in her office, dude. And he was like lint rolling himself, and he was like, I can't get all the hairs.
Then there's me. I'm just like, there's 3 days of cat hair on these leggings, and I
That's
just
what I
don't
told him.
care.
I was like, I've given up. Like, there's roomy hair everywhere. And then Dan's like, I have to eat every single bite of my food, and I lick it up, and then it's gone.
We're thorough.
But there's other things
Yeah.
that you're not, because you have like that ginormous chocolate bar and you just eat a piece.
Yeah,
That's
you're
true.
Right.
You're not completely OCD when it comes to food, but
You're right.
you are like 98% of the time.
Yes.
Yes.
I see what you mean, though, because I'm that way with beverages. I can never, unless it's water, I can't ever not drink 100% of something.
Mhm.
It bugs me if I
Mhm.
don't. Like, you'll never see, like, I'm drinking
We don't leave
Starbucks
a beer
right now.
unfinished in my house.
Yeah.
Bingo.
Yeah, I'm just like, I have to finish every drop.
I will give a shout out to those little Starbucks Frappuccino to go
The glass ones?
glass jar one guy things, girl things. I don't know if they have a gender. Those are like in a pinch on a. I'm just imagining like sitting in a hot car on 101 South and like you could grab one of those and the caffeine and the sugar and that would get me to a good place. I think.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Cool. Is that everybody?
Where can
I
you
think
say
so.
where you're going?
Monterey.
Oh,
I love Monterey.
Lovely. So it's not that far.
No, it's not that far. I don't know why he felt the need to tell me I can't eat chips. But he works for a hotel company that also owns Monterey Plaza. So we're going to go down there. We're going to look around. We're going to scout maybe a possible wedding venue.
Oh,
It's really nice. We'll see. We'll
How,
see.
because I don't know, because I'm not from Sonoma County. How far is that from, like, right where we are?
4
Yeah, 3.5, 4 hours.
That's a fun road trip.
We mapped it out. It's like without traffic, it's 2:45, which I was surprised because I feel like Santa Cruz is at like 2:30.
I think it took us about 3.5 hours total. We hit a little bit of traffic. You know, we stopped to get, Taco Bell or In-N-Out or something. We stopped at some sort of place to get lunch.
Yeah.
Is-
Plan for 4 hours.
I would say plan for 4 hours because you may see something you want to stop off at or grab something to eat or.
Oh, Cole won't let me.
Oh.
Do you have to take 17 to get? Did you have to take Highway 17 to get to Monterey?
I don't remember because we came back the other way.
Oh, okay.
That comes through San Francisco.
Yeah, there's
This
a couple-
portion of the Inside Froggy 92.9 podcast is brought to you by
Total
MapQuest.
I only bring it up just because the Highway 17 used to be terrible, deadly road. Now it's much safer than it used to be, but it's just a little windy, and so sometimes there's traffic, like there's overturned big rigs and stuff in there, and it shuts down the road.
Yeah.
And then also the South Bay is always just kind of a toss up as far as what's going to happen on the traffic, so it affects the time greatly.
Okay, so after the podcast, can you show me what that is?
sure.
Because I think we're gonna go this way because we want to drive on the coast.
Yeah. So that is 17. That's 17. Yeah. So 17 to 1. That's what I thought. So it's gonna be like how when you went to Santa Cruz and then you just break off on other.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm learning new things, going on road trips, eating snacks.
You're gonna love
Turning
Monterey.
30.
It's beautiful.
I can't wait.
I've never been actually.
Really?
No, I've only heard of it.
Didn't they film Big Little Lies there? Or it's based in Monterey?
I don't know.
Got an aquarium, so.
The aquarium is very cool. I don't know if it'll be open.
Right.
But it's very cool. But even just like walking around on near the water, and we rented one of those little bikes that looks like a golf
Catamaran
cart.
or something.
Yeah, something like that. Mama's thighs were hurting.
Burning, huh?
But no, it's really beautiful. There's a couple little places. I'll see if I can find the names of them again, and I'll text
Cool.
them to you.
Thanks.
You get to live out the Thomas Rhett song. You're driving a sports car up the coast of California. Huh?
The Hyundai Tucson. Tucson.
Tucson.
He should change the song. Driving Tucson down the coast of California.
Jen, you're next.
Okay.
I have decided.
All right.
Wow.
Calling shots.
He's the boss.
Ladies first.
We let him think that. So I am in the very early stages of purchasing a home.
Whoa!
So we have, we're working with our people, seeing what our loan could look like and stuff. And I'm picky. There are things that I want. I'm not incredibly picky, but like I don't want to buy an apartment. That's weird to me.
I always think that's weird too. Or
But
like
I
buying a
think-
condo.
I have also
Not in New York. I mean,
Yeah,
New York, man.
Like in Sonoma County, it's a
I've
little
also
different.
lived in an apartment since I was 8, and I'm going to be 36. So I think that I would like, a standalone. I might be able to do the duplex thing. I want a garage.
Yeah.
I want a backyard. And then I eventually want a hot tub
Yeah.
in my
Ooh.
backyard where I can drink my beer and be warm.
Be warm.
Could start with a bathtub.
So
That's
we've-
cool too.
We've
Yeah.
been looking at different places, and I hope that no one listening owns the homes that I'm going to talk about, but we're going to talk about some things. When you put pictures of your home, maybe take 7,000 of the things you have on your walls down.
Really?
There is one that, like, in theory is a really cute place, but it's like every part of the wall is like a family picture
Ugh.
or like some decorative thing. And then there's obviously the big glass case that is full of little figurines. And it's like very hard to conceptualize what it looks like because it's like so much stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was another one where every room had a very different, very wild wallpaper.
Fun.
And
Sick,
I
dude.
like the area of where it is. I like the layout of the house, but I'm like, I'm not spending the time to remove wallpaper from literally 95% of the walls in this
You
house.
Get that off in a week.
Just send Dano over there with one of those little Starbucks things.
Yeah, get him some
I got a
sugar.
guy. I got a guy for that.
So it's been
$2,000.
Not
even.
it's an early adventure. We're in a lease right now. We're just kind of getting our bearings, but it's very hard because there's some and you look at them and you're like, wow, this is great. And then you go and you drive to that area and you scope it out and you're like, this is not great. So we've already warned the real estate people that we're working with that they're probably going to hate me.
Mhm.
Like I said, there are some things that I want. There are other things that I can like live without, but there are definitely like, I want a yard, I want a garage.
Mm.
And if I can find a place with at least 1.5 baths, that's my goal.
Mhm.
But other than that, I think I'm pretty mellow, but I don't really want to share any walls with anyone.
What cities are you looking at?
Well, Katie and I both love Rohnert Park. I love Rohnert Park. I didn't think that I loved Rohnert Park as much as I do until I stopped living there, and I'm like, oh no, I'm a Rohnert Park kid. That's just me. But we've also looked at a couple places in Santa Rosa, Forestville,
Oh, I love Forestville.
Katati.
Forestville's cool.
There's a couple places in Katati that I like. It's just, Sonoma County.
Yeah.
There's one. What's the town that everyone keeps moving to? Is it Hidden Valley?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I can get me a nice 5-bedroom house up there for real affordable, but I ain't driving that far for work.
I was
It's a
actually
nightmare.
considering moving to Hidden Valley because it's so cheap there, but driving there the hours that Amber and I work, I guarantee I'd get in a car accident or hit an animal.
Cloverdale's awesome.
We've looked at a few places there too. Obviously, we're just looking online and seeing like, oh, this is like an area that we like. This place has things that we like, so that we can communicate that to the realtor.
But it's the same issue. I mean, I love Cloverdale,
Yeah.
but just to get to work is at least 35, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
I mean, I could handle like, I think a half an hour.
Yeah.
That's not the end of the world by any means, but you know, it's like people, like my dad used to commute to like Vallejo, and I'm like, what are you doing?
No.
He's like, it's reverse traffic. And I'm like, what do you do in the car? Like,
No.
When I first started in radio, my commute was 2.5 hours.
I remember you telling me that.
There and back every day.
What a waste.
It was a giant waste. Oh my!
But it got you here on Froggy.
But it really did. I
Oh my
actually
God.
grew to really love the drive. I loved it.
I even enjoy driving. Like I'm all for hopping in the car and, turning on some loud Fall Out Boy and like living the dream, or Panic at the Disco. Those seem to be my driving albums. But when you're like if one thing goes wrong in the morning and your whole routine's thrown off, which
You're 7 minutes late.
okay, when my routine gets thrown off, I'm way more than 7 minutes late because I'm very routine in the morning. And I just would I don't like being late. It's, he knows, you know, especially. I'm on time. I'm early or I'm on time. So it would just, because then I'd be in the car stressed out that I'm late. So I would need a commute time that's a little shorter than an hour.
I'll make a recommendation to you as someone who's bought a home barely. Just got it. We beat out 14 other offers.
Dang.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Try and lean towards fewer bedrooms, bathrooms, newer construction, in my opinion. Because for like Petaluma in particular is insane. There are houses that are in dumpy parts of town that are worth more than newer homes because they have, it's 5-bedroom, 3-bath. The roof's falling in. It's a 5-bedroom, 3-bath. It was built in the Carter administration.
Yeah.
And they have problems with the foundation and the plumbing and not just, it wouldn't even be categorized as a fixer-upper, but it's just stuff ends up happening.
Yeah.
So it's like buying a car. But the car that's 20 years old has gone down in value. The house that's 20 or 30 years old has actually gone up in value, which is insane.
Yeah.
So houses last pretty well, but like I would especially for a first house, try and look at townhomes and things like that have been built in the last 15, 20 years. I think you're going to get a better bang for your buck.
That's kind of, even though I don't want to share a wall with someone, I think that's kind of what we're going to end up leaning towards. Because I also I'm the one that is going to be cleaning the house and stuff. I don't need a 5-bedroom place. I really just want an extra bedroom to put a futon in case anyone wants to stay over when it's allowed after the pandemic.
Of course.
But also to put my bookshelves in there and put my record player in
Crash
there.
pad.
Yeah. So I want it more to declutter my living room. Chili's.
I never understood people that have a bunch of rooms in their homes, and I grew up a lot like Jen. I've only lived in apartments my whole life. Here's a bedroom for my blankets. I just don't understand why people need so many rooms.
When you see women who have rooms for their clothes.
That's
Yeah.
That's
they
bizarre.
have racks in there. I'm like, what is that like? Because I have to share a closet with my fiance, and he gets this much. Just a little.
I used to work at a restaurant, and the chef had us over to his house. It was in Northwest Santa Rosa, newer construction, and he showed us his Star Wars room.
That's amazing.
Look at Tanner.
I would love a Star Wars room.
You'd love it, right? But
Yeah.
actually being in it, I was like, this is dumb.
Also, how
just buy a Funko Pop for God's sake.
A whole room.
We get it. You like Star Wars, Sergeant.
Yeah, it's cool when people come over, but on a Tuesday, do you just walk in there and go, oh my God?
Yeah, I guess that's something
roll around in it.
I had
Ray.
I had a cousin that had like an arcade type of room, which I feel like would be really fun for like a week. But like, how many times can you play Pac-Man?
Exactly.
Like in this century,
Exactly.
it would get old really quick.
Something to think about. Well, good luck, Jen. I appreciate
good
that.
luck.
You sharing that. Good luck and proud of you. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's a big move. We're adulting
That's
in
awesome.
2021.
Pays big benefits if you can make it happen. It's difficult in this county, though. So.
Yes.
All right.
That's why we're starting early.
Tanner, you're up next.
Have you guys noticed that if you sneeze or cough in any like social situation, everyone around you acts like you just like killed their grandma?
Yes.
Yes.
I want to start this by saying I'm very sensitive to coronavirus and spreading the virus, but I just had a tickle in my nose and I sneezed. And Amber, I have never seen a face so full of disgust and anger in my life. And she was just like, "What is the matter with you?"
No, I asked you if you were okay.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not how I heard it.
In the studio?
No, this is in our office.
This is Tanner, okay? I'm going to try to explain this the best I can with no visuals. But Tanner's just sitting in his chair and, like, he's I don't know, like, he's catty corner from me. Wait.
So your back is facing me, but I am, like, facing your back, but
he's
to the
facing
right.
me, yeah.
Because I'm facing the window.
So he just is sitting there, no mask on, and sneezes. It's everywhere.
No, it was
and
in
then
my hand.
And then he goes to sneeze again and pushes himself back to get more power behind
That
him.
is not why I did it
He's
to
just
get
like,
away from you.
I was like,
What kind of psychopath do you think I
I'm
am?
like dodging like coronavirus droplets like I'm freaking Neo from like Matrix or something. And Tanner's over there just like pew pew pew.
Well, and I came in the aftermath of it, so she's got like her face in her sweater on her desk, and Tanner's like, "It was just a sneeze."
I didn't power up. I don't think you have a superpower like I'm super COVID man.
Dude,
like, no.
He was like Mario running over a damn mushroom in Mario Kart, dude. It was like
No, I just yeeted myself away to get further away.
Wait, it wouldn't be a mushroom. What would it be to go faster in Mario
It's
Kart?
a mushroom.
Yeah. I thought a mushroom like makes you get bigger.
And Mario, but Mario
Oh,
Kart,
yeah.
it's a mushroom. They also
Okay.
have little power-up, like, arrows. The stars make you invincible.
Yeah.
And,
Okay,
and
anyway,
a little
sorry.
faster.
I want to say again,
You
I
go.
can't emphasize this enough, that I respect and understand safety protocols with COVID. I completely understand that.
You just
might
use
have
your
overreacted.
sneeze to charge up your jumps off
Yeah.
your desk so you can fly through the back of
Apparently,
the wall.
I'm the Chuck Norris of viruses. They call me Sneezy Texas Ranger. No, I was trying to get away from you.
I may have overreacted just a little bit, but it was just really funny. Like it didn't
You
go,
yelled at
It
me.
didn't go how it planned at all for him. It was just like
At least I didn't fall out of my chair like last time.
You fell out of your chair?
I have. Jen, you saw the aftermath on that one too, I
I
think.
usually come in on the aftermath
Yeah.
and
She's
have to
just
figure
standing
out what the
there.
heck is going on.
You're not even close to them. How do you just happen to be walking by?
yeah.
Well, yeah, they're right next to Karma's cubicle.
I guess, yeah.
Basically, when you walk by Amber and I's office, you're probably going to get like some sort of scene from a sitcom.
Yes.
Like at all times. So I was leaning on the chair that I have that Dano, gave Amber and I chairs and desks. Shout out to Dano for that. And I was having my
Thanks.
I was having my feet up, lounging, kicking it, enjoying myself. Next thing you know, I'm on the ground and I fell backwards.
He tried to like grab for me, and he was like going down, and I was like, "There's nothing I can do." And he just like laid there for a while, and I was like, "I don't really know how to help you." And he's like, "I'm just gonna roll out of it." I roll out of it, and then like flip back, and then he was just stuck there for a while.
Yeah.
It was good times. I had to go grab somebody to help.
Well, because when you're in that like chair, you're like ousted.
I also like didn't know. I feel like that was early on in our morning show stages, and I was like, I don't know you very well enough to like physically like grab you and like get in your face and like,
Yeah.
help you. I don't know. What
You're
would
a
you?
turtle
Yeah,
on your back.
exactly. You would have left me out to burn in the sun and die.
Wow.
That was only slightly dramatic.
That's what happens with turtles if they get on their back. If they
Feelings
don't,
are coming out.
if they don't flip over, if they don't get flipped over, they'll die.
I went and got
That
help,
would've been me.
okay? It's like when you see somebody with a flat tire, you don't know how to change a tire, but you can call somebody, right? Like AAA.
Yeah.
You get a
I went and got
buoy,
AAA.
You throw them a line.
Yeah.
She's
Pull it in
like,
with your hands one by one.
she's like,
Pushing.
take off your belt and throw it to me, and I'll pull you out of it.
That's awesome.
That would have been bad.
Are you okay, Tanner? I mean, do you feel?
I'm traumatized now, or the chair, or
You're
the
traumatized?
sneezing.
I'm traumatized because of the
I was
sneeze.
gonna ask you next. If you were okay.
You good?
I'm fine.
What if I
Thanks for
had?
asking.
What if it turns out I actually have COVID and I sneeze? See, these are the things that keep me up at night.
You're fine.
Now I'm gonna go get tested right after this.
We talked about on the show how I'm Shrek and he's Donkey. We played a clip where he's like, why don't you hang out with your own friends? And Donkey's like, I don't have any friends. Tanner goes, oh my God, it is me. So that's how I know that you don't have coronavirus.
Because I'm a donkey?
Because you don't have friends.
No. Giving you a hard time.
That's awesome.
That's that.
All right.
Is this over?
I'm giving you space.
Oh, I'm done.
He's done.
Yeah.
Is the podcast over?
Well, no.
Because you've already told your story.
That means I have time to tell my story.
Wrap it up. I'm just kidding.
Can I tell my story?
Yes, absolutely.
All right, I'll tell my story.
Dano's second story.
Sorry. So my second story is. Should I just save it for next week?
No.
'Cause
We're
you'll
just giving you
forget.
crap.
Okay. So I wanted to talk about cars. It's funny we were talking about cars earlier. I want to talk about cars. Wait, were we talking about cars earlier? Yeah, we were talking about road trips. That's right.
The Tucson.
Yeah. So I was on the freeway. I was on 101 North heading towards the Cotati grade. And right there at Petaluma Boulevard North by like the Quality Inn and the casino and the driving range on the other side. This red Hyundai Accent zooms on the freeway. And there's a blonde gal driving the car. And I noticed her because your boy is basic and has a type. If you're listening to this, you may not know, but Joss of Rob and Joss in the Morning.
I wasn't ready.
I gave a big breath.
Who?
I had my head down just in case Tanner sneezed again.
She listens to this podcast, so I want to shout her out. But that was literally the car that she drove when she lived in Sonoma County, was a red Hyundai Accent. So she has blonde hair. So at the time, as that happened, I was like, oh, in another life, that's Joss getting on the freeway. And as I get closer to the car, I see that it has stickers on it, and they're band stickers. And so it's like,
Third Eye Blind.
no, it's all these sane bands. So it's
Like AFI or the
AFI,
Deftones.
Deftones, and harder than that, like
Nickelback?
yeah, like
Slayer.
Third Eye Blind.
no,
Megadeth.
Scene, like who are your
P.
scene
Diddy.
bands? Who are your-
Panic at the no.
No, who are your scene bands?
Like Pierce the Veil?
Pierce the Veil.
Slipknot?
Emerald.
A Day to Remember.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
These are all. They're all.
Okay.
At least 3 of these things.
Every
are
time I
in
die.
this car. And then I'm like, oh well, maybe in another life, it's Joss, as a scene girl. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, like it's one of those movies where it's like sliding doors, a few extra different turns, and there's Joss, and she's a scene girl. And then I look and I just got a little red oval sticker in the upper right hand corner, and it says, "Music too loud for you? Call 1-800-EAT."
Wow.
Dude,
That's like my car. No.
100.
what?
And I'm like, what?
No one notices bumper stickers more than this man.
It's true.
Nobody.
I just can't. I couldn't fathom who printed that, why she bought it. Would you ever say that to someone? Where's the scenario where someone's like coming up to her car, telling her music is too loud? Do they like drive up next to it, hear that it's too loud, ask her to roll down the window, and then she has that line all ready to go? And so because she said it so many times, she has to buy a sticker just to preemptively let everyone know that this is the number you call, 1-800-EAT.
There's so many logistics that go into it.
I called the number. No.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I actually want to.
You're gonna call it right now.
I'm going to call it right now. Because it works as a phone number. 1-800
Probably a carpet company in Texas.
EATSHIT.
Speakerphone.
Hey there, hot stuff.
Oh, no!
You're lying.
I'm dead serious.
You had that ready to go.
No, I
didn't you?
didn't.
Live on the podcast. It really happened.
Look, I'll do it for proof.
Wait, keep
No.
you're playing
I
it.
just got charged $20.
That was enough.
I do not accept any charges.
Do it. Can we do it after the thing?
I don't want to get charged another $20.
What? Because what if she says, "Hey, hot stuff, this is the number you called it." Then like heavy metal music starts playing.
So of course I
missed out on the best part.
I Facebook Messenger Joss that it was funny, the whole story, and I was like, you just need to tell Rob next time Rob says like, hey, it's time to wake up for our morning show in San Diego. I was like, yeah, call 1-800 each.
They should definitely call that number.
So what I wanted to ask the table was, what was something that have you ever had something on your car memorable, or that you felt like did you bumper sticker, or what was it? I'll start. Two things. One, I had a Jack in the Box Jack ball for a while that I was very proud of. That was a big deal. Two, the Canadian Football League actually had American teams in the 90s. Yep. Including in Sacramento. So I had a license plate holder from the Sacramento Mountain Lions, which were the Canadian football team in Sacramento. I thought that was very inside and clever. And then the third one was when 9/11 happened, I put an American flag on my thing. So anybody else put stuff on their car?
I've never put anything on my
Never,
car.
not even a sticker?
Not even a sticker. I did just buy this really cute watermelon scented Harry Styles air freshener that has him from the watermelon
That's cool.
sugar video. So I did just buy a little air freshener. I got Eloy and I matching one. So I keep forgetting to put it in my car. It's not in my car yet.
Inside counts. I mean, decor.
And I have what are those called that you get from Hawaii? The
Delay.
No, the like
Puka shells?
No, they're the round brown. Yes. I can't remember what they're called, but I have those. I just can't remember the name. It's been a long day.
I
Tanner-
know exactly what you're talking about.
Tanner, we know you never had car insurance in your car.
Okay, hold on.
Now the police come in.
I now have car insurance when I
good.
clear the air.
Oh, good.
It did take like 4 years, but
Barely. You have insurance.
hey, I have Progressive now.
Progressive now. Okay,
Yeah,
good,
all right.
good.
I'm with Flo.
I'm
But
so sorry.
on my first road trip with my friend Alden, there is a Star Wars shop in Aberdeen, Washington. Birthplace of Kurt Cobain, by the way.
Aberdeen!
And it's like the lamest little podunk town you've ever been to. There was this big Star Wars shop, and it was like our first road trip, and I got this Yoda figurine, and I had it on the dash of my car forever. But when I got this car, my dash is like curved, so like a flat thing can't really fit on top of it. So it just sits in my glove compartment.
I've seen that.
You have?
Yeah, I think I have.
Yeah, I've had it literally since like I just turned 16.
Wow.
And I said, this will be in every car that I drive.
Amber.
I had a bumper sticker that my friend gave me that I refused to put on my car, but it said like beware of gas, and it was like a little person like farting. And she asked me so many times why I hadn't put it on my car, and I was like, what? I'm not gonna do that. But then she gave me a Ninja Turtles air freshener that I just hung up on my rearview mirror. It was Donatello, and I kept it up there even after all the smell was gone.
You had the Georgia Bulldog thing on your Xterra forever.
Yeah, I actually bought it like that. I bought it with the Bulldog
Go
sticker on it.
Dogs.
Roll Tide.
And why do I remember like what car you even had the Froggy sticker on there for a long time?
Yeah, I had that Froggy sticker on there. Now I have no bumper stickers. That's it. That's my story.
One bonus, when I was in high school, I had a Dodge Ram, and we found a free sofa on the street corner and put it in the bed of the truck, and we definitely would like eat lunch on the sofa at school in the bed of the truck.
You just kept the sofa on your truck?
Yeah.
Nope. And just drive around with it.
I didn't know this was saying it, so I'm with you.
Yeah, that's news to me. One time, my friends and I found a sofa and we put it in my room. Didn't even shampoo it.
Yeah, gross. Bad idea.
You were driving around with one. It probably rained on
I didn't say it was a good idea, but
Mildew.
I learned. I
Mildew.
live and learn.
Did you just dump it one day?
Yeah.
Bird poo.
Yeah.
We just
Bird poo.
And it wouldn't. The thing was, it didn't fully. It was shorter than the bed, so every time I hit the brakes, it would boom.
Wow.
It would hit. And then
Why didn't you just sit in the bed? Why did you need a couch in there?
Because
For lunch and coolness.
You can do that in just the bed of your truck.
I don't know why.
I don't
It's
know
so
if
they
you haven't figured it out. We are never going to understand why Dano does the things that Dano does.
Yeah.
I just imagine everyone in Clueless, like that's when Dano went to school. Like that was the era. Was it?
No, I was.
No.
I'm older than that. That's
You're
my
older
sister.
than Clueless?
Yeah, that's no. I'm younger than Clueless. Sorry.
Oh.
That movie's older than me. That Clueless was
Early
my
90s.
sister's generation.
Yeah.
But you're close.
We would have been in like, I guess I would have been in like junior high, maybe a little bit younger than that.
For Clueless?
What year?
Clueless is 95, 5th grade.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Then I would have been in 4th grade.
Like Can't Hardly Wait. Watch Can't Hardly Wait.
Did you
Oh,
ever do
yeah.
That's us.
Did you ever do the thing in your truck where you put a tarp in it and make it a pool?
No, the redneck
So you
hot
put a
tub.
couch in there, but you didn't make a pool?
It's before the internet, dude. I mean,
Okay.
the internet was there, but like these sort of memes and stuff like that. Redneck hot tub, and like everybody laughs. Someone would have to send that to you as part of a chain letter.
Oof.
Yeah.
There was no place to go to just
Get
see
on the
memes.
AOL chat.
Yeah, like yeah, someone would have to aim it to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can't Hardly Wait was 1998. What about American Pie?
American Pie, yeah, same deal.
Okay.
American Pie, Can't Hardly Wait. That's all about Van
She-
Wilder.
she's all
That's
that.
about Van with more college, but
Ooh. She drives me crazy.
Oh yeah. What was
With
that?
Melissa Joan Hart.
and Adrian Grenier.
Yeah.
Thank you so much
Anyway,
for checking out
sorry.
this episode of the podcast. I think we're about done. Let's wrap it up. If this is your first time listening, make sure you subscribe. We have many more episodes that you can listen to right now. For Jen, Amber, Tanner, and myself, Dano, we appreciate you checking out the show, and we'll see you next week.
Inside Froggy 92.9 with Jen, Dano, and Amber and Tanner in the morning. Hit subscribe now if you haven't already, and stay up to date with the team on Instagram or Facebook. Follow at Froggy929. Inside Froggy 92.9 from Amaturo Sonoma Media Group.